Kaimere is a distant planet. The indigenous life of the planet, clusters of microbes called magic, have put billions of Earth critters to rest and copied them on Kaimere, where these unwitting clones went about their evolutionary days in a zip code over 50 light years from home. A lot of these animals took on new forms, and as you can guess by the episode title, some were deadly. When the going gets tough, the tough will f*** you up. First on our list is the Spinnaker bird. Named after sails built for speed when the wind is at your back, these seabirds are noted for their speed and endurance. Although they may look like a gull, this is one of those tricky cases of convergent evolution, when two unrelated animals come to the same answer using different equations. Spinnaker birds are enantiornithians, a group of birds with teeth and wing claws that got cleared on Earth when an asteroid burned down a whole warehouse of census record 66 million years ago. They might look like an albatross who got invested in really nice acrylics, but these crackheads with wings are regarded by sailors of Kaimere as the most prolific haters in the inland sea. Humans can't breathe water, and these petty varmints know it. Ask any fisherman in the inland sea, and they'll tell you about a cousin who won the Spinnaker lottery. A mob of 40-pound toothed birds randomly select a sailor, knock them into the water, and take turns bombing the victim until they drown or a predator comes along to finish what they started. Either way, the Spinnakers get some scraps or, if nothing else, the satisfaction of securing their reputation. The Howsey Prairie in the northern reaches of the known world is a notoriously dangerous habitat. Giant megaraptorans are the top predator, and a cast of raptors, giant hyenas, ostriches with meat-hook beaks, talking peccaries, and wombats with bolt cutters in their jaws round out the rest of the predators. Herbivores have two choices: run fast or match fire with a grenade. Calicotheres and buffalo with giant horns are the most famous example of the latter route. Drokel are large elasmarians who answer any sideways glance with a hug that will portion you out onto a charcuterie board. Dolani, the only chimerans with enough contempt for the notion of their own mortality to call the prairie home, live and die on the back of their best friends, hybrid wild and domesticated horses. Our subject today is in the same family, but if you try to ride these hoofed horrors, they will take you down the fast lane to the afterlife. Meet the Prairie Ass. Ass is in donkey YouTube, so settle down. Animal enthusiasts among you may know that the animal that has logged in the most zookeeper injuries is the zebra, and donkeys are notorious for killing coyotes and even mountain lions to protect their farms. Imperial cavalry troopers may be armed with sabers and lances, but a lot of accounts say that their favored weapon is the horse itself. A lot of us might associate horses with cute little ponies, but the Prairie Ass is a reminder to Chimerans that equids are formidable animals, and these hooves ain't just used for their iconic sound effects. Horses are usually able to outpace an ass, but if an ass catches up to a rider, better hope those stirrups hold or they're going to be thrown into the grass and ground up for fertilizer. Our last unexpected menace is from the highlands of Picardia. Picardia is a massive island. Although the indigenous fauna mostly died out in the volcanoes and steady lava flows decided to turn the known world into a clean slate 15 million years ago, followed by constant invasions from Earth and mainland Chimeran fauna, the highlands have become a sort of sanctuary for indigenous life. Perhaps the strangest of these is the Shetsukan. At first glance, the Shetsukan looks like a big dopey salamander with bumpy toed skin. Unfortunately for Picardian Highlanders, they are deceptively lethal. They hawk loogies with an adhesive non-Newtonian venom. In brief, non-Newtonian fluids are liquids that have varying levels of viscosity, in this case becoming solid whenever kinetic energy is applied. That means that once sprayed, if you don't move slow, you don't move at all. Jetsukan aren't fast, but they are faster than a deer locked in place. The slime is also mildly acidic and numbing, so by the time it gets to you, you're already in serious trouble. The same properties coat their skin, and Highlanders say that arrows from high-pounded bows bounce off their hide. You can only kill them with slow attacks, so be sure to bring a shield and hope that this toad who aced physics burns through their supply before engaging with you, or you'll have plenty of time for your life to flash before your eyes as a non-Newtonian newt tucks in for a slow feast. And that's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed this departure from my usual format. I've enjoyed Casual Geographic's content for a while now, and got his book for Christmas last year. My girlfriend recommended that it would be a fun structure for an April Fool's Day episode. Next week, we'll be checking in on the river monsters, and after that, we'll have an exploration of snakes in the known world. Until next time, stay fantastic, and thank you to my Patreon patrons who made these episodes possible, along with viewers like you. Cheers, folks!